Data analytics can mean several things depending on what those analytics are being run through. I specifically wanted to focus on learning management system analytics and even more specific, Canvas as the LMS platform and what Canvas does as an LMS for course analytics. If you're not familiar with Canvas, Canvas is like Blackboard in that it will house online courses for universities or even K through 12 schools. Canvas is just kind of another version of Blackboard. It is its own company. They do offer some differences. I'm very familiar with Canvas, and so I wanted to focus on the analytics part that the LMS provides because it does have built-in analytical tools that you can utilize in your courses. Now, the purpose of these analytics, they take a three-pronged approach to how the analytics are determined. First, there's the justification, which focuses on system reports and how the system is actually being used. How are students using what you're giving them? Then there's the intervention piece, which looks to predict at-risk students and how to meet their needs. It will help you identify those students that are struggling. And then there's the learning piece that focuses on learning outcomes, the effectiveness of teaching style, and the division of time that students are spending to get the assignments completed. In the actual Canvas course analytics, there's four main sections. There's the activity section where an instructor can see how many times a student logs onto the website, how many times they view a page, basically how active they are in that course. The next piece is the submissions to let an instructor know, how many of the assignments are turned in late, how many are on time, and how many are missing. And then you have the grades piece of the analytics, which uses a box and whisker plot to show the distribution of grades so that an instructor can know, is it something that they may need to reteach, or is it just something specific that maybe there's one piece they need to redo to go over. And then there's the student analytics specific that show, the students, their page views, their participations, their current score for every student in every course that they are taking. And these course analytics are used to predict how students react to the course activities that you are assigning them. And it allows you to see which students are at risk and need help. And it just allows you to develop a more effective teaching strategy into how you approach your next lesson. And one of the predictions I make is that with these built-in analytics, like with something such as Canvas, is that we already know that it's identifying issues and where students may be struggling. And I think in the near future, you'll see that these analytics will start to actually identify specific learning standards that they're missing out on. And then even, I believe that Canvas or even Blackboard will begin to develop a way that when a student is struggling in a specific area, that they can assign additional work or tutorials or lessons to assist that student in that specific piece, that specific standard or TEK. Um, Something I did want to mention and tie with this is our thin common cartridges, TCCs. And TCCs are something that textbook companies are putting out where they're creating courses for Canvas and Blackboard that's built specifically off of their textbooks. And I think that there's going to be a stronger connection between TCCs and LMS systems, that when the analytics are applied to a course, that these TCCs will be able to generate activities and lessons and tutorials that will assist the student where the analytics have identified the problem areas for each individual student.